Here are 3 reasons why I chose your company.
I'm going to let you in on a secret. We are in ANVIO Park Dubai. We are in ANVIO Park Dubai. We are very excited about this location, located in the historic BurJuman Mall in the historic city center of Dubai. Now, this location opened just a few weeks ago. They've been staying very busy, so I'm very excited and lucky to catch them at a time when things are a bit more calm. So in this episode, I will let you know about some of the things going on at this location. We'll be speaking to our partner here, and we'll be taking you through some of the things that are going on in ANVIO Park Dubai. So please follow me and I will show you around. So as we're walking into the ANVIO Park, you'll notice that you can hear some of the screams, some of the shouts that you can see at most of our locations worldwide. So at our ANVIO Park here in Dubai, we have all of the same games that are available at just about any ANVIO Park. So City Z, we have Revolta, we have Lost Sanctuary, and this particular location here in Dubai is going to be receiving our 10 by 20 meter game zone format for Revolta. So that's going to be a big PvP playground that's going to allow up to 10 players playing at the same time. So stay tuned for that. So I'm here with
Yelena.
Yelena, what do you do here at the ANVIO Park in Dubai?
Actually, I'm the manager of this park.
That's a lot of responsibility. And I'm just gonna ask you a very personal question. Are you ready?
Sure.
What is your favorite ANVIO game?
My favorite is Fantasy Quest, Lost Century. It's really beautiful, it's amazing. Just this, I don't know, this picturesque view for anything around you. This is like lots of functions like flooring, kitchen flames, do puzzles. That's my favorite quest, of course. And I'm just ready to just stand in the game and just enjoy the view. That's it. That's enough. So yeah, this game is amazing, and that's my game.
So how has the general interest level been here in Dubai since you commercially opened? You commercially opened just a few weeks ago. So tell us, 2 weeks ago. So tell us about the experience thus far. I mean, obviously you've had some customers coming in. I just saw a couple playing before. They were going crazy, which is not, uncommon for our games worldwide. So how has the interest level been here in Dubai? Has there been a buzz in the city? I mean, obviously Dubai just opened, our park just opened 2 weeks ago. How has the interest level been thus far?
Oh, good. Because every day we have more and more customers. More and more people just know about us. So we have bookings, we have just customers who were passing by and they just were interested. Oh, what's happening? Is it a cinema? What are they doing? Why are they screaming? And they'd like to try, of course. Also, we have parties. Of course, we're waiting for more people in the future. And actually, this is new experience for the bard, so not all people understand what's happening. And while they're watching our other players, they just, some people just are asking, are they watching this film and these glasses? What's happening? Why? And we're just explaining everything. So I think in the future, when people will know what VR is, and how it works, we'll have more customers, because I suppose we have a good variety of games We have lots of rooms, lots of arenas, everything. So I think, yeah, we have what to offer.
I'm going to let you in on a secret. Well, it's not really a secret now because we've posted about it all over the place in social media. But as you know, we have a game called Revolta. It's our PvP game, a 40 10 by 10 meter game zone. So the secret that I'm gonna let you in on is that we have adapted this game for our 10 by 20 meter game zone, and you're gonna be one of the first locations worldwide to receive this game. So you just tried one of our games called City Z Necropolis. Tell me your thoughts. How was the experience?
Nice experience.
Actually, the experience is too good. Maybe I will come again because you have some different types of different adventurous game. Yes. I will try to everything. This was the first one, a shooting one, but I'll try. I just want to see the all graphics because it gives the next level of adventure game. Actually, the whatever you are playing in the PlayStation, totally different. It's actually you are feeling in reality like I am the person who is playing.
Before playing, I'm so much scared, you know. Then that guy told me, come and play. And very scary also.
And why did you specifically choose City Z? Why a zombie game? Why not one of our other games? Is it because maybe you like killing zombies or?
Watching too much zombies movie. I like to watching
actually we are familiar with the zombies based game and shooting games, and this is the combination of both. In zombie game, movies are also like too good compared. Like you have to do the shooting and one shot, one kill. Like you will get a good shooting experience in that.
Yeah.
That's why I choose.
Yeah. And so would you recommend this to your friends and family? Let them know about the ANVIO experience?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely, I'll do that.
Cool. Yeah, well, thank you so much, guys. It was a pleasure having you, and I hope to see you playing some of our other games. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Evgeny, it's great to find some time off your busy schedule. So my first question to you is, how do you feel about opening this ANVIO Park? What are your initial thoughts? How has it been here in Dubai these last couple of weeks?
How I feel about the business itself, I don't feel anything. We're just getting started. It takes time to understand the market, to build the business. The only thing I feel is a sense of relief because the project has been a long time coming. It's a big project. It was difficult to realize. It took a year, and I'm incredibly relieved that we're finally past all the hurdles. We're up and running. We're already inviting guests. We have our first clients. We have revenue. We're up and running, and I'm very excited about it. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Sounds good. And what about your customers? What about the market for location-based entertainment VR here in Dubai? Are people still showing the same crazy reactions as they do at our other locations around the world? What has been the local feeling for the games? What are their reactions so far?
Okay, well, the question should probably be broken down into two parts. Regarding the reactions of our guests, we have not had any dissatisfied guests so far. That is, as far as the product itself, the quality of what we offer, the quality of entertainment, absolutely everyone is satisfied. Everyone likes the format. Everyone likes the content we provide. They like the complex events that we can organize, that we can do big parties, big company parties, birthday parties. So, as far as reactions are concerned, as far as Dubai in general, the Dubai public is a bit spoiled. The Dubai public has seen a lot. It's kind of considered the entertainment capital of the world. But even in such a competitive market, I'm convinced that our product will do very well. Absolutely.
Fantastic. And from what you've seen so far, is there maybe a particular game that has been the most popular here at your location? Tell us about that.
We have now, since we work through marketing and works with sales on walk-in traffic, naturally, we have a percentage of what we're lobbying for ourselves. Things that are of interest to us, we're headlined by City Z. Simply because from a marketing point of view, it is more profitable for us to give the game to the masses with maximum emotion. It's not some kind of thought out action movement, it's first of all, it's cut to video. And it works in social marketing, it works very well. Secondly, we have a stained glass window. You filmed the entrance. We have a stained glass window in the center of the mall with high traffic. And when people sincerely shows bright emotions, bright movements, we take the traffic that passes by for free, absolutely. And that's why we are promoting City Z. If you ask what they are more interested in, they are more interested in Lost Sanctuary. Because a lot of guests are families, children come in the evening with their parents. Naturally, parents try to offer something more late to offer their children. But in percentage terms, City Z is definitely our headliner.
What is your background? How do you know so much about VR, entertainment? Tell us about yourself.
I had a similar business, exactly the same format, a little bit with different partners, a little bit with different content, but the same format. Exactly the same business model. From 2019 to literally opening Dubai Park, I had several cities in my own network and several partners there. Where did I get my experience from? We were doing business, successfully doing business in Russia. We decided to expand it. To relocate, it was probably more correct. Relocated to another state under the jurisdiction of a more promising market, more solvent, more interested in entertainment. The choice was Dubai. For all sorts of reasons, including us Russians, we cannot unfortunately go everywhere to open a business now. The Middle East is waiting for us, so we are in the Middle East. But the experience that has been accumulated, of course, we are trying to convert it and use it here. Marketing strategies, sales strategies, the technical part, we know how to do it all. We have done it all. We have done it all successfully up to a certain point. Just want to replicate that here on a much larger scale in a much larger market, and that's it.
So my final question to you is, if someone were to open an ANVIO Park in a different city, what would be your recommendations? And actually I have a follow-up question after this as well, but let's stick to this one. So what would be your recommendations to someone just opening an ANVIO Park? What are some of the factors that they have to consider?
Future partners? I just have one recommendation, a word of advice. Put your budget down right off the bat. A little bit more than you think you're gonna need. ANVIO is the big leagues in our field. It's a very hard place to get into. But then it all comes back. But to make it to the big leagues, you have to prepare for it. I recommend not to repeat my mistakes and your financial plan that you made there with ANVIO on your own. Add some other decent percentage of reserve. Because this business, let's say at first glance, it's a low entry business. Low entry, in reality, it's big league, it requires investment. Prepare for it, don't be afraid, but prepare for it.
How do you see the entire sphere of location-based entertainment VR developing here in Dubai? Because as you know, ANVIO is not the only company providing LBE VR experiences. What do you think makes ANVIO stand out from the crowd?
I chose ANVIO because, as I said there, I wanted to do the same thing I did in Russia, but on a larger scale. I needed a content provider that can offer me more and more diverse content. That's the first thing. It was important for me because there should be a lot of games. They should be competitive in this market. and they have to have support, meaning they have to be updated, new games of some kind coming in all the time. We can't roll the same thing in Dubai. Dubai, the audience, I repeat, is very experienced. Secondly, because of the format of the games. ANVIO, they have simpler equipment. For me, it was a matter of principle because I want to minimize the price for employees, technically, for operators, so that very low-skilled people can do this work because of the turnover, because the wages should be lower, and so on. The equipment should be as simple as possible for this reason. Secondly, it should be simple because we work here with ordinary game computers, absolutely ordinary, with simple characteristics. We bought at 2,000 dirhams a piece, 2,500 is fine. Not demanding computers. The helmets themselves are mass market, they're Oculus Quest. If it breaks, it's cheap for a couple thousand, about 1,300 dirhams for new ones. They're sold in almost any chain electronics store, like regular computer accessories. It's important too, because in this business, equipment depreciation is always big. I know this, I've been through it. When customers bump, drop, equipment fails, calibrated incorrectly, in general, there are technical problems. Depreciation is very serious in this equipment business. And the simpler it is, the cheaper it is, and most importantly, the more accessible it is, it's right at your fingertips, the better it is for the business. It's big profits. Specifically for me, we're on the 3rd floor, the top floor. There are 3 electronics stores in the same mall underneath the announcement. And in the same mall, it is possible to purchase from 2 of them. That is, if my equipment, God forbid, breaks down, I just go down to the floor below from the operating revenue, buy a new set it up there in 15 minutes to make it work. I've got a ready-made set. That's it. That was important. And the third thing, this is personally fundamental for me, not from a business point of view. It is fundamental for me. I am familiar. I have known ANVIO's technical department for a long time. I know the head of the technical department. They have a very well-organized technical department. That is, the technical support is 24/7. For any issue, there is always a specialist on duty who can connect online, which can be done immediately, yes, to get in touch, to call back, among other things. In other words, in case of any technical problems, with equipment, with software, you can contact them at any second, and within 10 minutes the problem is solved. This is very important, especially at high utilization. If you have one set, let's say, for some reason, out of order, at high utilization on weekends, for example, it is a very big loss in revenue. So, banally, you have 3 teams, 6 people each, and they all want to play 6 players. You've got one helmet broken, or, well, there are problems with the software, let's say. You lose more than 1 player on 3 teams. Those 3 teams refuse to play without that player, and you lose 18 men. And 18 people lost is a cost more than the cost of that Oculus Quest than it is to buy it. And having a responsive tech support is, well, I think it's a huge advantage that, again, like the second point, it lowers the price tag on employees. If you have constant support, you don't have to perfect these operators. Wait for them to learn for 2 months, gain experience. There are problems in all situations. They just take care of simple functions like instruct the outfit, run it. Well, if some problems tech support solves, you continue to work, collect money. It's very important. Here are 3 reasons why I chose your company.
Yeah, well, Evgeny, thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. It was a pleasure. I really enjoyed spending time with you here at the ANVIO Park in Dubai. Your operators are fantastic as well. I had a great time meeting them as well. So yeah, thank you so much for your time, and I wish you all the best, all the success in the future. So thank you so much, Evgeny. Wow, it's been one long journey. I am very impressed by the work that ANVIO Park Dubai has done over these last couple of weeks, and of course even before that, because it's been a long ride, and I'm very excited that our location here in Dubai is making things happen. So hats off to the team, and that's about it from my time here in Dubai. And I will see you in the next location or in the next video. We've got a lot of new plans coming up, a lot of new projects, so we're very excited about that. And I will of course let you stay tuned. So see you in the next video.